I can't really remember when it started. Maybe yesterday or a month ago. But she's still here. I see her every day and night. She doesn't talk or move. Sometimes I think she doesn't even blink, though I can't really tell for sure. I'm too scared to stare at her for too long. I find myself spending more and more time at home. My phone keeps ringing with messages from my friends. They ask me to go out. They are worried about me. They say I look pale, skinny. Honestly, I can't really tell what I look like anymore. It's been a while since I looked at myself in the mirror because she has chosen the bathroom as her favorite place in the house. Last night, I went mad and attacked her. I threw plates, glasses, and cushions. "Leave me alone!" I screamed until my throat felt sore. Her never-changing gray eyes fixed on me pulled me down into desperation. I ran outside in the middle of the night, not even noticing my bare feet on the snow. The cold wind hit me and brought me back to my senses. Maybe it was my stressful job that was taking the best out of me. With that very stupid excuse, I walked back home. The skin on my limbs was already burning red from the winter cold. I found her in the same place I had left her, standing in the middle of the living room, staring at me. Not a single word was said, and I went back to bed. Since that day, I've noticed that she seems to be coming closer. 2 nights ago, I caught her observing me in my sleep. Not even the darkness of the night could erase her eerie features. She hasn't left my sight since then, a shadow cast upon my every movement. She never changes her soaking wet clothes. The dripping sound of the water coming from them is like a ticking clock counting the days I haven't seen the daylight. Why? Because here I can just be myself. Scream at her once in a while. Blame her for my misfortune when I feel I'm going crazy. Outside, in the real world, she would haunt me anywhere I went. Losing my mind in public will convince me that I am a lunatic, and I can't afford to lose my self-respect along with my sanity. Last night I got a message from my boss. "Sorry, Bill. We can't afford having you on a leave of absence any longer. Take care and good luck." I threw the computer to the side and went to bed. Not that I get any sleep anymore, but I hold on to the desire of never waking up again. In the middle of the night, she came in bed with me. I could feel the blankets moving slowly, her weightless body lying next to me. I turned my back and shut my eyes tight. Her eyes won't close or turn away. A cold shudder went up my spine. I've made up my mind. I have to do something before I lose control of my life forever. I had the best sleep I've had in a long time. I wake up and look for her, but she isn't here anymore. I go into the bathroom. There isn't a single trace of her. With a painful little light of hope that she has finally left, I run down to the kitchen. As soon as my bare feet touch the cold wooden floor, my hopes shatter like broken bones. She's there. She's waiting for me with her dripping blue dress and black hair. Anger wells up like a racing flood. I run towards her, my hands in front of me aiming for her throat. I want her to die, to disappear even if that makes me a bloody murderer. No one will know if I take her very last breath. She's the one that took everything away from me. My job, my friends, my life. It is time for me to claim my freedom. I'm inches away from her thin neck. I can even feel it between my fingers. Her smile stops me like an invisible wall. A white, psychotic smile that breaks her face like a fresh wound on fair skin. Suddenly, everything comes back to me. A piercing headache makes me stumble to the floor. I was drunk and had just come home from my secretary's apartment. Her cheap perfume was still on my clothes, but I couldn't care less. The woman waiting for me had gotten on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I know she tried to make me happy, but there were too many demons in my head. The whispering voices spoke of frivolity and hell. That very day, I opened the door only to run into her. She was wearing the blue dress that I bought her after forgetting our anniversary. Her gray eyes looked darker behind her tears. A single suitcase at her feet was her only companion. We started arguing. She had threatened me to leave for good. She wanted to walk away from this inferno. But I refused to drown in that darkness by myself. When she tried to go out the door, I grabbed her by the hair. Her dark locks tangle between my fingers. 2 punches on the stomach and she's not offering any resistance anymore. The demons in my head give me all the instructions. Simple and clear. The water in the bathtub started running, hiding away her fainting breaths. Soon, she's as cold as winter snow. After my recollection, I fall on my knees and ask for forgiveness, bitter tears leaving a cold trace down my cheeks. She looks down at me. The smile on her face hasn't disappeared. I feel her cold, skinny fingers running through my hair, making my whole body shiver. I can't really remember when it started. Maybe yesterday or 10 years ago. But she's still here.